All right, Reagan, thank you so much.
We're going to switch gears, talk a little weather and some big storms in North Carolina producing tornadoes. Jed, you have some video of that.
Yeah, so it's rare to get tornadoes. You get south of, Kansas, down into, Ohio, south of that. Real difficult to get tornadoes. You can see them. They're typically small. This was in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. This is going to be in the eastern sides of the state. And this turned out to be a large tornado, strong tornado, EF3. Kicked in. This was moving across the eastern portions there, so you can't see tornadoes even here in Oklahoma. Certainly possible. Like I said, most of them are pretty small and don't amount to much. This one really did us damage. It hit a Pfizer plant there in North Carolina, doing significant damage there. And you can just see by the video there, that is a stout tornado going on in North Carolina yesterday. Well, things are quieter here in Oklahoma. We do have some storms up along the Oklahoma-Kansas border. Looking back over the last couple hours, you can see some severe weather up along the Kansas border. They're just a little bit north of Ponca City. That storm moving due east. It is weakening, and the general trend here, this rain is riding along the Kansas border. So there'll still be some showers around, but the general trend as we go into the morning, much of that rain will be winding down, and that rain will dissipate as we go toward lunchtime today. Some showers up around Vicide, near Sharon, near Arnett. You can see some rain up near Helena, Kremlin, Billings, and Enid. On over toward Dahomey, Winona, north of the Claremore area. Here in Oklahoma City, we have had a few little dots of rain for a while, but much of that has diminished. Still a slight chance of an additional shower taking you through the morning hours. The general trend, the rain's going to diminish with just some light showers around, a few sprinkles, and that'll take you through this morning. So if you get one, kind of like yesterday, won't amount to a whole lot. You may just get wet briefly. If you got plans to go to an area pool or going to be outside, got to do some mowing. Don't cancel any of that. The rain chances don't look heavy enough to cause any major issues there, but it may just get wet for a little bit. 76 right now, south winds at 5 miles per hour. We got a warm start this morning. Radar has quieted down after a few showers that have been east of Oklahoma City. See one or two of those little showers continuing there over in parts of Creek County, but it's warm this morning. 70s. Some 80s out there, 80 Edmond, 81 Jones, 82 Midwest City, 80 more Norman. By this time Saturday morning, we'll probably be about 15 degrees cooler. Temperatures will be down in the mid-60s. So some better temperatures are on the way as the cold front arrives. That cold front is going to get its act together up along the Kansas border into northwest Oklahoma later this evening. Watch those storms fire up there. Those will move into the panhandle, and those will push that front on down into the state as that comes on down. Rain and storms get going, a big complex of storms. Where that front's at, where those storms are at the leading edge of those, some severe weather possible along the leading edge of it as it moves on through. That'll shift over into east Oklahoma, take you into tomorrow morning. By about 11 o'clock tomorrow, most of that rain will be out of here. Maybe still lingering dot or two, some showers around, but for the most part, the rain will be over. 8 o'clock temp, 79 degrees. A few spotty showers through 10 o'clock this morning. About lunchtime, that chance will diminish. A few clouds through lunchtime, and then we'll top it out near 95 about 4 o'clock here coming up for today. 70s and 80s. Tulsa, they've been near 85 here this morning. Right now dropping to 83. Very warm start this morning in spots there. As we look at our temperatures today, some 80s moving into northwest Oklahoma today, but most of us still pretty hot. 90s, 100s down in the south part of the state where heat index will be back up above 100. We'll track storms here later this evening, overnight tonight, starting in the panhandle. Those will roll into northwest Oklahoma. Some high winds up over 65, maybe near 70 miles per hour possible as they move into northwest Oklahoma, and that wind speed will weaken some as those storms move down into Oklahoma. Possibly some severe weather all the way down into the central part of the state, and hail again possible. Maybe some golf balls up when those storms really fire up initially, but the general trend, that'll weaken some overnight tonight. This evening between 9 and midnight, that's probably when the storms will be most intense, and those will shove down into Oklahoma overnight tonight. Maybe a little flooding too, so we'll monitor that. We'll be in watching those storms overnight tonight, midnight through Friday morning. That's when the best chance for some storms will be. We'll drop it off into the 60s and low 70s. Rain cool temperatures as things start to cool back off heading into your Friday afternoon. Maybe a shower, but that'll be ending. We'll rebound those highs into the 80s tomorrow. So big improvement there. Big improvement Saturday morning into the mid 60s. And then highs on Saturday also look pretty good. 80s and some low 90s on the way. But that's about it. We'll heat it back up. It is July. Got to remember that. 92 Sunday, closing at a 100 by Tuesday.